Greetings everyone, Joseph James here with your Nightly Newsletter brought to you by theschooltrade.com. Today was December 2nd, 2009. Guys, had a great day in our live trade room. Let's talk about the trades we took today. We took 70 ticks out of the market this morning. 70 ticks, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 total trades, 70 ticks. We got one stop loss in there. Of course, guys, one stop's not going to slow us down. It's how we react to that stop, right? We did a pretty good job today. It's $13.50 for the week. We're averaging over $500 per day on only 4 contracts, guys, and we'll keep you guys posted as we make our way through this short month of December. Let's get started off, guys. First trade of the day. You guys can see the list of trades we took today on the lower right-hand corner of this page. 8.58 here on the crude was a breaker short. Now, as you guys know, the breaker pattern is a trend continuation pattern. So, of course, we have the short-term trend being down here. Now, you'll notice, guys, this was a little bit of a higher risk trade here because we have a very sideways market, right? Very sideways market here. Double tops, double bottoms. Of course, we have a relatively decent steep slope to that trigger line. That was pretty much why we took it. Nice strong move down, broke below this red line here. Below the red line, our swing low here at 70. As you guys know, we take a break below that swing low. Got filled there at 69 here, just shy of 9 o'clock. We took our 4-tick first target. Of course, once I hit my first target, when my stop down to my point of entry, minus 1 tick. So, of course, we grabbed that first tick there. Total of 10 ticks for $100. Now, when we opened up the room this morning, we were anticipating some sloppy, choppy market once we kind of got our hands around what was happening this morning here. And my exact words were, if I had to take 10 of these 10-tick winners all day long, I'd be happy doing so, right? We were going to see a lot of choppy price action here as we go into the end of the year. And guys, I will take these small winners all day long. Plus 4 scratch is 10 ticks. That's $100. Right? Take 6, 7 of those things all day long, guys. You're making a pretty darn good income. So my exact words were, I'll take a dozen of these things if I have to today. And you guys are going to see here, we took quite a few of them. All right, but that's okay, right? We're going to pick up nickels and dimes all the way because every once in a while we're going to get those dollar bills. Right, those big winning trades. And of course, we took a nice big winning trade just after 10 o'clock this morning. So the first trade here today, guys, just for 9 o'clock. Got that 10 ticks for $100 here. Now, this is a great example because if you look at the overall price action here, you can notice, guys, that this thing really reversed quickly and then headed right back to the upside. So this is a very good testament to tight stops and never let those winners turn into losers, right? It would be a shame to fill our first profit target here and then give it all right back because the market reverses, goes up, and we're not prepared to deal with it. That's why we tighten those stops because remember, guys, we love building confidence. Confidence is like oxygen for a trader. The more confidence we build, the more money we make. Keeping your confidence means tightening that stop up, not allowing yourself to let a winner turn into a loser, right? What's worse? Making 10 ticks or seeing 10 ticks being made and then giving back 15 ticks, right? I think that's a lot worse than just making 10 ticks. So, of course, we tightened up our stop here, never letting a winner turn into a loser. And as you guys can see here, just before 9 o'clock, we took our first trade here on the crude. Now, let's keep moving, guys. After 9 o'clock, about 15 minutes later here. Now, this one was a little bit higher risk. As you guys know, after 9:15, our alarm goes off, and between 9:15 and 9:35 for the U.S. Open, right, Eastern time, of course, it gets choppy and sloppy as people begin to impulse trade and they begin to gap trade before the open of the U.S. equity markets. So at 9:15, our alarm goes off. We're obviously concerned after that, but I usually give myself kind of a buffer, right? If 9:15 my alarm goes off, I'll usually say, you know, anytime before 9:20, I'll have some higher risk opportunities there. So from 9:15 to 9:20, it's okay to take some trades there, but just be aware, guys, you're going to start seeing people start get very irrational before the open, and that's pretty much why we stay away from it. 9:17 here, though, was our first trade on the gold for the day. Now, gold actually did us pretty well. As you guys know, gold is one of my favorite markets. Not as whippy as crude, but at 10 bucks a tick, nice low margins. It's a great market for a brand new trader. If you guys want to talk about gold in the room, just remind me. I'll tell you guys every reason why I love it tomorrow in our live trade room. Now, in this case, guys, this is a 2-step pattern. Now, what is a 2-step pattern? A 2-step pattern is a trend reversal pattern. Now, these are great patterns in choppy, range-bound markets like we're seeing right now. Of course, the new year, we'll hope to see some trending environments come and go, but for the most part, we've seen sideways markets, choppy markets for the past, 6, 8, 10 months now. So with those sideways markets comes the need for a trend reversal pattern. We call ours the 2-step. Now, in this case, you can see the short-term trend here was down. Now, what I always tell our clients is we have the look and see policy. If you can't see the trend, you can't trade with it, or you also can't trade against it. So we've always have to have some sort of defined short-term trend. And you can notice how the defined short-term trend, easiest way is look at your trigger line. That thin yellow line there, that trigger line here, right? Look at what the trigger line looks like. If the trigger line has a steep slope to it, you know the trend is down. If it has a slope up, you know the trend is up. If it's flat, we have no trend at all. When we have no trend, I can't simply trade with it or against it because there is no trend to compare to. So what I want to make sure here is for a two-step pattern, remember guys, I'm not going to trade a two-step pattern in a sideways market. I'm going to trade a two-step pattern in a trending environment, but more importantly, kind of a wide sideways range, right? As it goes up and down, up and down. Okay, so my two-step long here, short-term trend is down, 917 here in the gold. We, of course, were looking for a breaker short here, but we had this trend line, right? That trend line, of course, really builds up our confidence for a potential reversal on this because the trend line obviously would expect to hold as support. We had a swing high here, again, automatically marked on my charts, right? All this stuff is done for you automatically. 8.6 was our swing high. We then waited, of course, for the break above the swing high here. We got filled at 8.7. We took 4 tick and then a 1 tick trailer. So another 10 tick, right? We call these little singles, right? Scratch trades. A 4 tick first target moves your stop up to your entry plus 1 tick. The price obviously came right back down. Now we really didn't get this thing much more than a couple ticks of this move. As you can see, it really had a much bigger move here, but got kind of a slow start to it, so we got bounced out of it relatively early. But nonetheless, another 10 ticks. Like I said, I'll take a dozen of these today, guys. They will all add up at the end of the day. A trend reversal pattern here, though, guys, on gold for our second trade of the day here at 917. Let's keep moving. Now, on the Russell, unfortunately, the only trade we took today on the Russell was a loss. Now, this is one of those examples, guys, where we literally missed making this a winning trade by 1 tick. If you guys are with us this morning, it was a heartbreaking loss because we had, as you guys know, the high of the day overhead. Short-term trend here was up. So with the short-term trend being up, the high of the day, what are we always looking for? You guessed it, a two-step short. So I'm predicting, obviously, well, not predicting, I'm going to be looking for the breaker long, of course. If we see the break above the high of the day with green pace of a tape, I'll go ahead and take the breaker long. However, though, if I don't see the breaker long, I'm always looking for that two-step short. Now, this pattern has a very high percentage of winning results, but this one, guys, got kind of a bad fill here below the swing low. Okay, the swing low here at 93.5. Okay, kind of a bad fill, and then as you can see, it came right down, you guys, and tested that 93 level here. I missed that first target by 1 tick. Now, the reason why I let it hit my full 6-tick stop is for 2 reasons. The first reason was because we had green pace of a tape. Nice, strong green pace of a tape, so it really gave me no real concern for reversal. As you guys know, we look for red pace of a tape to know when to take the reversal, right? When to trail, tighten that stop up. So we saw green pace of a tape, and the reversal happened very quickly. So it really didn't give you much time to, kind of look at your rules and compare what to do here. So the green pace of a tape, we really didn't have a way of predicting what was going to happen, so we had to react. This is where your physical stop comes in handy because it happened so quickly. So of course we gave back a full stop on that one. Let's keep moving. On our next trade, though, we made it all right back. And as I always say, and I said it again this morning in the room, 1 stop is never going to kill us. Once I see 2 stops, though, then I've got to be concerned about the overall condition of the market and my trading decisions. But guys, we can react to 1 stop favorably by following our rules and sticking to our plan. Now again, here our 4th trade of the day was our 3rd winner.